Mattia Rabha is a day laborer from Assam. Rabha is frequently away for long stretches of time working on jobs. During his absences, his wife takes care of their children, as well as tending to livestock and a garden to provide food. Rabha was seeking some way to maintain his income while staying at home. He bought some fertilized eggs to raise into chickens for sale, but was crushed when he found out that the eggs were from an inferior breed and not worth the price he had paid. After halting his venture, he drew inspiration from the internet.
I began watching videos about raising chickens on YouTube. I got motivated and thought, I have to do this work, especially because I have no other options. I can't earn enough to live on even if I have regular work. I also have to think about my health, because I won't be able to be a day laborer when I'm older. Watching the videos on YouTube gave me the courage to go ahead with this because I thought, if others can do it, I can do it too, but not at the level you see on YouTube. So I started over. I didn't have a lot of money to invest in the business, and I started with the minimum, but my idea was that I would develop the business gradually.
As he was gathering courage, Rabha met with a representative from the Dia Foundation that lived in his community. From Dia, he saw a range of possible livelihoods and decided to give poultry farming another try. He purchased a new incubator and learned how to use it.
I didn't have any experience either. Both Tradeep and Gopi from the Dia Foundation taught me a lot. For example, it was only after this training that I learned about different kinds of eggs, what is the proper incubation time, or how many days it takes for the eggs to hatch. I learned everything from them. I didn't know any of this before. When we first tried to raise chickens, my wife said, so many eggs were laid, but only a few chicks came out. Those chickens must be a bad breed. We'll have to eat them. That's how it felt. Only now do we have the proper knowledge.
Besides the incubator, Dia helped Rabha install a solar panel and battery to compensate for the lack of reliable electricity. The incubator became a crucial part of the operation, making this a possible livelihood. Nonetheless, the machinery required constant tweaking.
I had to become a mechanic. Even though others made the machine, I had to experiment and make adjustments myself. For example, when I increased the rotation rate, the rate of hatching got a little better, and I said to myself, oh, it's used like this. See, if the rotation rate is increased, the egg moves a little more and cracks. And for humidity, I wet a cloth, and I put it over the top of the machine. The first batch was successful. We got 75 chicks using the wet cloth. After that, I got 80 chicks. One has to use one's own experience as well.
Despite Rabha's best efforts, he's not able to make a sufficient amount of money from his small operation to forego his wages as a day laborer. He faces a working capital squeeze, having to sell most of his chickens to pay for feed, but then needing more money to buy fertilized eggs.
My goal is to have 1,000 chickens. Right now I'm short of money because I have to buy grain to feed them. And sometimes I'm forced to sell some chickens, so my number decreases. There is no credit here. No one gives loans to low-income people like us. That's why I have to grow this business step by step. If I can at least get to 700 chickens, I think we'll be all right.
The price Rabha can get for his chickens also varies a great deal. During the pandemic, prices shot up. However, since the height of the lockdown, prices have declined by half. Nonetheless, chicken rearing remains an important livelihood in rural areas. This official from the Dia Foundation observes,
these country chickens act as an ATM for a marginal households. So ATM means like whenever any issues in the in the household, they need of money, and they can buy 1 or 2 chicks immediately and get cash. So that's why we say it's an ATM for an household. So Dia Foundation conceptualized in building or making it larger, this program. So taking it into this consideration, Dia Foundation developed a concept like how these marginal farmers can transform into entrepreneurs.